Good morning, everyone. We're doing Vibe Tribe a little different this morning because Chastity is traveling as always, but yet she has not come to Canada. That's fine. We're working on it.
I'm ready.
Borders
Well,
are
good
open.
morning.
Get up here.
I know y'all are finally able. We have some of our Canadians that are going to be in Ohio this weekend, and I'm so excited. Can't wait to see everybody. Well, good morning, everyone. I am going to cut it short, but I didn't want to not keep my commitment to meet with you guys this morning. So I know many of you are up bright and early, and I want you to go ahead and drop in the comments below. We start every day with gratitude, and it's not something that's super easy. I have things all around my room, all around my bathroom. If you've watched me for any length of time, I need those reminders because not always do we wake up with an attitude of gratitude. Maybe some of the things that from the previous day roll over, carry over, and it's just heavy on our mind. I know for me, I was super anxious getting up and getting ready, and I didn't rest well. And, so it's just, we can wake up and literally life just starts happening, but we have to really control that mindset. I hear all the time that it's a mind game, and really it starts from the mind down, and it's, we have to control this mindset. Well, if we can have the negativity, we can also control the positivity. So drop in the comments below your gratitude. I am grateful for no snow in Ohio right now. They said it's been cold, but it's going to be nice. I'm telling you, when this Texas chick comes to the north, I kind of freak out. So, when we get snow here or we get ice, everything shuts down. So, all right. So, y'all tell me something you're grateful for in the comments. I'm going to wait a hot minute because I want to see. Some of y'all may be driving. I don't want you texting and driving. So, yes. All right. Okay. So here we are. We're going into the end of the month, and we're also going into we're in our final quarter. And if you were on, let me know if you were on the training that we did Tuesday night. It was phenomenal. And Janetta talked about final quarter. Regardless of where you are in sports, that sort of thing, whether you're winning, you're at you're smashing it, you have lots of points on the scoreboard, you continue to push in that final quarter. If you're down, you're going to continue to work to be able to overcome the deficit on the scoreboard. And what I find is a lot of times that in this business, people look at where they are and they just kind of feel defeated, or just the opposite. They're doing incredibly well and they feel like, okay, I can just coast. And I get the question all the time, and I feel like people want that secret sauce or that magic thing, that's something that's going to be something that Chas is going to say that's going to be an aha moment, and she's going to tell me something I don't already know. Here's the thing. We are doing life better with a compensation plan. That's what this industry is. And I talk about our relationships, being parents, being employees, siblings, all those things. We will be better at those other things for being better in this business because we have self-development here with the compensation plan. That's what I meant if I didn't say that. So you're growing, you're becoming better. You're not always looking at your gaps, your lack, your weaknesses. You're just saying, how can I be better? How can I be better at, my daily tasks? How can I be better at communicating? How can I be better at listening? How can I be better at organization? How can I be better at commitment? All of those things are critical for the business, but you can see how they also roll into your everyday life. Tell me something, a hat that you wear, and most of you wear many hats, that communication, consistency, discipline, listening skills would not be an added bonus to whatever that is. So there's such small things that when people think about what is it that I need to do better in my business, to improve my business, to It's the small things. So for example, got up this morning, rushing around, been planning for a couple of days. I started thinking yesterday about, okay, I've been to DFW a million times. I know how long it takes. I know there's traffic things. I know, if I'm going to check a bag, not check a bag, but I still had to think through that process, even though it's something I do all the time. I didn't just wing it. I didn't just say, okay, I'm just going to, wake up at any time and just wing it. I had to be intentional. I had to be strategic with even the things that should be a no-brainer. The small details in this business are what are going to lead to your success, but it's the small details consistently. Now, I can't do, 5 steps on discipline because I haven't mastered that. I think, I'm still trying to adult here. I'm trying to learn those things, but you've got to learn to discipline yourself in the things that you want to be successful at and achieve. I don't need to master being a traveler. I can do better at my time. I can pack lighter. I can do other things. And there are people that I'm traveling with Amber. If y'all know her, she's our leader. She's a master at travel. She started telling me about a week and a half ago, don't take a carry-on and upgrade my seat. And I'm like rolling my eyes. And if she's on, love you, Amber. But I mean, she started telling me all these things. And I'm like, girl, I'm just trying to decide what 2 outfits I'm going to take. Quit stressing me out. So you have to decide what details in this business are going to be effective in how you work your business. Something else that's very simple. If you have been watching me for 8.5 years, going on 9 years, I've talked about, if you haven't watched the video that the Navy SEAL does, make your bed, watch the full video. And, you like millionaire tip, make your bed. Come on now, Chas, give me something to work with. Give me a script. Give me something that I can say that's going to bring somebody in, that's going to close the deal, that's going to make the sale, or that's going to encourage someone not to cancel their auto, encourage someone to keep working their business. It's the small things. Make your bed. I got up this morning. I have way too many pillows on my bed. I'm super extra in that area. It takes me 20 extra minutes to get in bed just because I have so many pillows. But I woke up this morning, made my bed, looked super beautiful. As I was walking out, I felt like I had already accomplished something. Because guess what? In this business, it's just going to be just like life. How many of you, your kids get up, they get ready for school. It's a great, beautiful morning. You're pulling into the carpool line and mom, I forgot my lunch. Mom, I forgot my cleats. Mom, I forgot I have a project that's due today. And, it requires me to build the solar system and all the things, right? That's just life. And it's going to happen in this business. And I really just want to encourage you as you're in this final quarter, whether you are smashing that auto bonus, whether you just hit that fall K, the cash, the promos, whatever's going on, or whether you're like, I am in a rebuild mode, you've got to do the small things, because when you do the small things, you'll look back and go, my IPA, what have I done today? I've done my reach outs. I've done my new connects. I've intentionally talked to people that I know are looking for financial breakthrough, are looking for physical breakthrough. I made a post yesterday and I said, in the beginning, we were, hey, talk to everybody, encourage everybody, bring everybody in. And that's true. There's a lot of things, if you've never read First Year in Network Marketing, get it on Audible, download it. I don't care if you've been in a minute or 8 years. You can always go back and listen to those things. You could take those strategies and implement them wherever you are. But it talks about how you go through and you remember all of these people that you forgot about. And that's a good part. You want to go back through. I mean, there's people that I have worked with. I get LinkedIn messages all the time. Hey, how's it going? We worked together, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. I'm like, dude, I forgot about you. So there are those things that you want to do, but I have learned 8.5 years now, I am not going to drag anybody along. I'm not going to beg anybody to join me in this business, but I am going to be actively looking and actively seeking someone that I can have a conversation with, someone that I can talk to about their day. When I get to the airport, there's going to be people yawning. There's going to be people with coffee, with monsters, with energy drinks. There's going to be people that are, now that we, can unveil the smile, we don't have the mask covering it up, we can have the conversations and people will start to talk about themselves. You have to know what you have your hands on. I absolutely, to the core, 100% know my capsules work. I didn't sleep well. I'm kind of still tired. I just kind of feeling yuck. For being honest, I'm probably pretty much PMSing. And, here's the thing. My capsules work every single day. The opportunity works every single day. When I said life's going to hit, you're going to hit. It's going to hit. And I have this opportunity. I have this financial thing that I can fall on, whether it's pantry money, whether it's gas money, or whether it's your legacy that you're working on right now. So the small things, make your bed. Go watch that. And it will talk about how the Navy SEAL goes through some of just to become a Navy SEAL, the process of it and their hell week. And, a lot of times in this business, and I don't want to discredit or, what our servicemen do, but, we have hell weeks often in life and in our business. I don't want to call her out. She'll know who I'm talking about, but I saw her name pop up and she's on here. And I know she's been at retreats at my house. She's super focused. She's battled physically and she challenges. She has recently started doing her lives again, just going live. Anybody and everybody that will go live with her, she wants to go live. She's on trainings. I saw her on the training on Tuesday. She's doing all the dang things, right? And I messaged her the other day and I just said, I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I love that she shows up. I love that she's doing the things that we say to do, even if she's not seeing the progress and the results right now. I did that, guys. If I was in one other direct sales company, but I wasn't serious. I didn't, it wasn't something that I was looking for. Hey, I didn't want to quit my day job. I didn't want to do this full time. I didn't want to sling product and sell to people, but I realized I'm always selling to people. I'm always sharing something that I'm passionate about. People will talk about politics. They'll talk about their kids. They'll talk about vehicles. Right now it's hunting season. Guys will talk about hunting. There's so many things that you're going to talk about. They're going to share and they're going to sell to you every single day without even being conscious or aware of it. But I sent her that message and she said, thanks for this message. I had a couple of people quit on me today. And I said, you know what? We feel that because it sucks. You work on people, you send them samples, you help them get their credits, you help them do all the things, and then they give up. Well, guess what? They're not giving up on you. They're giving up on where they are right now. But here's the cool part. Does the product work and does the business work? The answer is yes. Yesterday, I had a guy that started with me in about 2015. And they did super good in the business. Him and his wife, they did incredible. Well, shiny object syndrome, they got distracted. They did other things. They came back. They did other things. They came back. And yesterday, I haven't heard from him. I went back and looked at his message, 2020. He's like, girl, I can't log into my account. I'm like, dude, well, you should do it more often than, every 2 years. But the cool thing is that people come back. Just like they quit on their gym. They quit on eating clean. They quit on all these things, but they will come back. And so are you going to be that person that, hey, I felt it, it sucked, it stung, that they decided to quit for a hot minute. But when they decide, okay, I need to get ready for, a special event or, whatever it is, they want to get back on their health kick, or gas is through the roof, holidays are coming, I need some extra wiggle room in my budget, whatever it is, cutbacks, that sort of thing. People then decide, okay, I'm going to go back to what worked. You guys are in an industry that by far I could take, and this is not a financial claim, this is truth. I've done this so many times. I've gotten people, and this is, I say this in my love and grace voice, but y'all know I'm just going to lead you from where I always in a realness. I've had leaders message me and they're like, Chas, my check has really dropped and, just really discouraged. And, I'll say, we'll have the conversation. It's like, so what was your check this week? And $15,000, y'all. How many of you would be like, holy crap, like that would be amazing? That's what you have. You have in this organization, not only the industry, but in this organization, people that are making rock star money, right? But yet they get into a place where they're complacent. They're no longer grateful. The gratitude has completely left the room. And I will say, I want you to Google for me what profession you can make 15,000 legal, right? Legally make 15,000 a week. And we have to bring it back to perspective of what we have our hands on. What happens is we quit working, we quit sharing, we quit talking to people, we quit talking about the product, we quit sharing the stories from the fan page, we quit talking about the success that people in our team and in our organization are having because it's not happening for us. I've said it from the beginning. I've never been one that says, why can she? Why her? If I saw something, I would say, why not me? When I came into this business, literally within 48 hours, I told Amber, I said, remember this promoter number? She can tell you this is true story. Promoter number, we're going to be millionaires. And she's like, haha, that's funny. And I'm like, no, like that's real talk. That's what's going to happen. Now we've created 16, 17 millionaires in this organization. If it can happen for us, if it can happen for your leader, it can happen for you. But you're going to have to do the small things on the days that it sucks, on the days you don't want to do it. We know life's happened to Chas in the last year and a half. Life has sucked the everything out of me. But guess what? I am grateful. And this is a beautiful thing about getting paid every Tuesday, even on those days where I'm like, I just can't show up for myself. All I can do is take my product today. And then there's been days I'm just like, I don't want to take anything. I just want to lay in bed. But very, very quickly, I bring it back into perspective and I go, I love these options. I love the opportunity that I have. I love the fact that I can decide if I want to clock in today for 20 minutes or 20 hours. If it is to be, it's up to me. And it's up to you guys. So how are we finishing this final quarter? We're getting ready for King, the launch. You're seeing leaders that are still traveling. Phase 1 in the zone. You're going to see next week the lifestyle getaway. If you are not on the lifestyle getaway, if you didn't earn it, I'm not going to be there. I'm actually going to be in a different location for a different event. And but I'm still going to be sharing that excitement. I'm still going to be talking to people that love to travel. I'm still going to be sharing what's happening in the business. It's not fake it till you make it. I believe faith it till you make it, but you can also share what's happening in your team, your organization. Guys, own the success, own what's happening here with Lavelle. We're only continuing to stay on the bleeding edge of technology. I'm just blown away with everything that corporate is doing. Heading out to this event in Toledo, I look back on the first 5 years in the business, and I literally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars training. If we've done, meetings in rooms, and I would get so pissed off. I'd be like, corporate needs to pay for this stuff. Like, we're spending all this money, but I knew that training and investing and being boots on the ground in the different locations what was going to be effective. Now they finally caught on. I'm not saying anything I don't say to Camper, but they finally caught on and they realized, like, this is where it's at, in the room, in the energy. I'm going to tell y'all, like, I believe this is our year. Go Cowboys. And I know all y'all Northerners don't y'all even dare say anything negative. Okay. But I love to watch them at home in the comfort of my home. Y'all know the loft is amazing. I love watching them at the loft and doing my own thing, but there's nothing like the energy in that stadium, right? There's nothing like being there, being a part of it. I was watching the Tennessee game and I'm thinking, man, look at that energy. It's just so crazy. It's amazing. And that's the same thing, is that I still want to be in the room. I want to hear the stories. I am so excited this weekend to see my OGs, the ones that have been with me. Courtney Good, she's been with me since the beginning, but I want to hear the stories of day 5, day 10, day 30. Those are the people that I want to talk to. I want to talk to the people that are still excited about VIP 800, VIP 1600. They're still excited about that pantry money. They're still excited about driving for free. And this is putting a tank of gas in their car once a month. Not the ones that $15,000 has just become a expectancy. It's become just the norm. And what should I do now? You should freaking get your butt to work, and you should freaking get in a room to hear people's stories, because I'm going to tell you, that's what started and ignited the passion. That's what got me started in this business. It wasn't about Chas could, you know, I didn't want, told you guys, I've shared with you, I didn't need a business opportunity. I had a successful career, but when I realized what it could do for other people, it was a no-brainer. So that's exactly where my passion and purpose is still now, is how many people can I talk to today? How many people can I share this opportunity with? And yes, I want to talk to people that I've forgotten about. I guarantee you, I won't drag you along, not in our business, outside of our business. I don't beg my friends and family. There's even been people say, Chas, you don't even talk about your business. Well, you know what? It's kind of hard for you not to know what I do, because I'm a grown adult with the big old sticker on my arm. Kind of looks corny and cheesy. I have vanity plates on all my vehicles. It's going to be very, very hard for you not to know that I do some type of sales. I do some type of something in this industry, because I won't compartmentalize it. I make it a part of my life. Just like if we start talking, you're going to know I'm abuela. You're going to know that I have daughters. You're going to know all of those things about me, because that's just what I'm going to talk about, what I'm passionate about. So final quarter, whether you're down on that scoreboard or you are, you're like, man, I need to let the other people catch up because I'm so far ahead. And I don't think any of us are there, because I'm not even there yet. I want you to remember, it's the small things, and it's the mundane things, and it's the logging into your cloud office, and it's looking at the canceled credit cards, and it's looking at the auto ships, it's looking at what promos can I run, how can I finish fast and furious. That training that we did the other night, there were some really cool gift ideas. I love the whole charcoal bar lump of coal thing. If you didn't hear that, you got to go watch that video. It's just the training was so good. So there's so many different ideas getting into the fall. I know some of you guys are going to get like snowed in, but there's things happening, fall celebrations. There's things happening at your kids' school. Be a part and be a face, be present in those things. You're like, oh, I work all the time. Your kids still go to school, volunteer, sign up to do things for the teacher's break room. I mean, I could start into all of the things that we talk about going into the fall, going into the winter. It's just a matter of, you got to do the small things. You know what? I did that last year. It didn't work very well. Okay, well, tweak it, change it up just a little bit, and make it work for you this year. So I am going to pass it back to you guys. Thank you again for having me. Keep me on the list for next month. When you are accountable to someone else, you'll show up. I always say this. I have an amazing gym at home, and it's awesome. But guess what? It is so easy for me not to just go outside the door and into the gym. But I have a girlfriend that I work out with, and when she says 8:00, I'm like, I'm there. And I guarantee you, I'll wake up 48 times thinking I'm going to miss showing up for her. You will not show up for yourself. You will give up on yourself. Find you someone to help you stay accountable to where your goals are. And if you're like, I'm not going to put my goals out there because I'm embarrassed, what if I miss it? I'm going to tell you, my greatest lessons, my greatest accomplishments have come from the missing it, from my failures, from my defeat, not from my success. My success is, hey, had a hot minute, stage and lights, that's great. But what I've learned the most, what I've taken and been able to apply the most in my life, or those failures and those defeats. So guess what? I'm not embarrassed when I send a goal to somebody that I'm accountable to, and I'm like, I'm like, hey, we're going to do $10 million this month. Oh my God. Yeah. Do you know where you were last month? Absolutely. But we're doing 10 million this month. So I am not afraid or embarrassed to send that. And I'm also not afraid and embarrassed to go, you know what? We fell short. Where did we fall short? Well, you know what? We didn't step up our game week one. We didn't, we didn't close out with promos and incentives. We didn't pre-build for King like we should have. So you have an opportunity here. Final quarter, y'all know, getting ready for the first of the year, what happens? Everybody wants to get healthier and a lot less, have a lot less debt. We're in an industry that you can help people right and left. You're just going to have to look for them, and you're going to have genuine conversations with them, because like I said, people will talk about themselves. They want to talk about their needs and their wants, and you have something that you can meet their needs and wants. So Toledo, Ohio this weekend, and then our lifestyle getaway next weekend. Guys, be sharing that. Even if you're like, I don't know anybody in Toledo, Ohio, how do you know? Maybe somebody you went to school with, somebody you used to work with, they're in that area. Send them our way. There's a lot of events happening. Get people plugged in. You can share events, even if you're not going to be there. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait for my friends to show up in Toledo. Send them to us. Let us love on them. Let us share the stories. Let us encourage them. Promoters, maybe even promoters that have decided this is just not for them right now in this season. You never know when something is planted in them and they're like, you know what, I'm ready to do this again. So I love you guys big, and thank you again. Keep me on the calendar. I don't know where I went with all of that. Y'all know me, I'm just a squirrel all over the place. So anyway, y'all have an amazing Flex Friday. Do something fun with your Flex Friday. Have fun with your Fall Flex Friday, and challenge the people in your reach, in your social influence, to flex with you. Maybe give a discount for, hey, look, drop a flex in below and I'm going to send you a sample, whatever it is. Do something so that you can push through the end of this month. All right, guys, love y'all. See y'all later.
Safe travels, Chas. All right, you guys. So we have some amazing leaders on here. We did know Chas was going to be running a little short. If any of the leaders that are on here right now want to unmute and give your tips for what Chas just said at the end of that and continue on, like, we would be forever grateful. If not, we're going to stop the recording and everyone just hang out and bounce ideas off each other, because that is how we grow. That is how we learn. Krista, I know you're driving. We have a lot of people driving right now because you're all headed to drop kiddos off to school. Oh, somebody unmuted.
Yeah, that was me. I just wanted to, yeah, I'm here. I just wanted to encourage everybody, if you're on the fence about not even just Toledo, about any event, there are events happening everywhere right now. Mario was just in Philly. There's a Toledo event this weekend. Like, check locally. And if you're on the fence, you're like, don't know if I want to go. Don't make it a question. Make it a statement. I am going. I mean, we're getting up tomorrow. Toledo's 3 hours from me. I'm packing my 2 kids. We're going for the day and driving back. Like, I don't even care. I'm going. I will not miss this. My husband has to drive me because he doesn't trust me taking the truck that far. But you know what? Whatever. I wouldn't trust me either. I freak out on the freeway. So it just make it a point to attend the events. Don't make it an option. Make it a point.
For sure. Anybody in the States got an extra couch that I can crash on? Because I want to come.
I do. I want to say this too. I love Chas. Like, literally, you have to get out there and have genuine conversations, you guys. I got to share this. I'm in a massive personal winning season because I decided in the month of October, I'm going to get this product into as many people's hands as I possibly can. And here I am at 6:30 and I've got 3 more being packaged up, customized minis, you guys. And it's not a joke, because my mini person just put in a 400 pack Maria yesterday because of this promo for triple fast starts. Right. So definitely, like, it's, you guys, it's what, October 21st today. Work what's in front of you. Like, everybody looks like this huge, massive, big picture. And sometimes we get lost in the sauce of, where do I start? What do I do? What can I do today? Focus on what's in front of you. And I talk about focus a lot because a lot of people are like, well, I can make a TikTok, I can make a reel, I could go live in my stories, I could hop on these 3 Zooms. And then sometimes we forget, what are the things that build our business? Customer orders, promoter upgrade packages, and customer referrals. Those are the 3 things that are going to get you to anywhere you want to be in this business, right? So we feel like we have to go make 3 TikToks before we can sign a customer. We feel like we have to do, the only thing I knew was get these darn happy packs into people's hands and get this product onto people. And boom, my PV, my PPA, my, so many things are exploding because I'm zoning in and I'm focusing on what's going to build my business. And I want new promoters. I'm going to pop a new 12K, like, and I'm going to do it really fast because I'm going to build very strong and sound, right? So it's just like, they're going to do what you're going to do. If you're bringing somebody new in this business, if they see you sending out mini experiences, your team is going to start doing the same. If they see you posting in your stories on TikTok, Instagram, and Reels that you have packages in your hands and that you're inviting other thrivers into your world, just by me tagging 3 to 6 people in these past 2 days and taking their names and stories and on Instagram and posting it in their messenger that their package is on the way. These weren't from me. 3 today were not for me. It was because I tagged them, you guys. So that's how you get your business rocking and rolling. And I would really, don't triple fast start qualified. I actually had my girl Crystal just ordered it as Chas was talking. I'm triple fast start qualified as of 6:30. This focus on the promo that Lavelle is giving us, and don't count yourself out, you guys. Like, that's 3 promoters, new or existing. That's maybe a customer who hasn't ordered since like April or May, you guys, that you're going in and telling them about the deal. I went and told everybody. I used my mouth. I had to learn one thing is, and it's something that my personally enrolled girl Kayla taught me. She's like, you need to be more blunt and ask for that sale. Like, you got to get down to what's going to build your business. And she taught me a lot for quite a few years of getting in there and focusing on the promo as her team was growing, right? And I was like, well, I got to focus on this. She's like, okay, go do it. Go focus on your 3, because you're going to grow, you guys, wherever you focus in your life. I don't care what it is, you will grow. So this month, my personal business, I am focusing on getting this product onto people's bodies. As many people in this world that are waking up right now and doing these 3 steps, I need 20 and 30 more because I shared it. I want 20 or 30 mamas to be waking up, which I do. I think I have like 6 as of this morning that this is their first week. How exciting is that? Like, I get up excited. They're holding me accountable this morning to get up to go check on them, right? So, I can guarantee if you guys do any sort of lives on your page, offering lives in your stories, showing the product, showing it, offering them out. So there's a difference between just us showing that we do our Thrive in the morning. I have never gotten a mini request from me showing my 3 steps. I've gotten a mini request when I offer them the 3 steps. Does that make sense? So definitely offer out. So if you're showing it every day and you're showing these products, you're showing your sculpts, you're showing your days, you're mixing up your posts and stories, make sure that you go in with a mini post, a giveaway, offer live in your stories that you guys have been seeing me thriving. Right now, I've got 3 days for anybody that wants or needs more energy, clarity, patience, focus. I have it right here for you, and I'm going to do one. And I'm going to tag them again this morning. This is my 3rd in 20 hours, and I can guarantee I'll get 2 to 3 more. And this is how I got to the top. I got to 200K by these 25 packages for $10 on Amazon and showing my social media and showing them that I'm inviting all these thrivers into my world, thriving with me. So that's what I'm going back to old school. I do a lot of mail mini outs or mail sample outs in my cloud office, you guys, but if we're not getting this product onto people, are we growing? I mean, I don't offer a mini before a 30-day, but these girls right here don't even know what Thrive is. And they had a lot of questions yesterday. So I was like, you know what, let me drop 6 days in the mail for you. because I just knew it was sample time. It wasn't full month time, right? So that's just my little tip of the day. And have a good day. It's Flex Friday. Post your Flex Friday post. Go shout out loud and proud on your people's posts. Go show all of that support, you guys. Make it a good day. Follow up Friday, Flex Friday. Triple fast starts are until the 23rd. Do not count yourself out. You may have a promoter account right underneath you who wants to start thriving, but did you reach out to those people? Have you reached out to your customers to tell them about this? You can offer part of your fast start bonus back. Have you followed up with everybody in your free account? Like all of your free accounts, just touching base, saying hello. Take 10 minutes out of your day today, do a Flex Friday post and follow up, and let's make it an awesome day, you guys. Thank you, Melanie, and congratulations. Wait, to Melanie, has had such an amazing week. So she signed 2 promoters, her sister Sandy, we're in 3 ways, Tara, I can't wait to talk to her. She sent out sleep gummies. Here she is, like hosting these Zooms, you guys, and doing all of this, all of the organization for this morning Vibe Tribe Zoom. And it's a big deal. She's putting a lot of work.
Alone. I have the team. There's a team of us.
Yes, there is. But congratulations to you, Melanie, because you deserve team growth and promoter growth, and it's coming your way.
It is. It truly is. I've got a bunch of new 3-ways I'm about to throw you in with. Katrina,
do it.
Krista, I know you wanted to unmute while you were in the car. I don't know if you're still driving or not. If you want to unmute, go ahead and unmute so we can get your tips of the day.
I mean, Sonia just killed it right there. I mean, just going out and doing it. Like, I got in my head for a while there. So like we forget sometimes how powerful we are. Like, we can literally accomplish and do anything we want to do. Like, I've literally done it and then I've watched it all crumble, right? But it's because I stopped focusing on the simple, exactly what Sonia was saying. We know what it is that grows our business. And we overcomplicate it and get that head trash accumulates, right? But we forget how powerful we are. And we can literally create anything we want to. And it's all about your freaking mindset. Like, just from yesterday to today, I like switched a flip. You know what I'm saying? Flip the switch in my brain with that mindset. And just like, wait, I got to stop for a second, because I am not giving myself enough credit. I know that I can do this. I can know that anybody can do this. I've watched it. I've witnessed every person on here, like, killing it. So we just got to get right back to that simple, like Sonia said. So everything that Sonia said just now, it just was fire. Like, getting back to like getting this product into people's hands, sharing that excitement, sharing all the things that Chas was saying before. Even if you're not like going to the getaway or these events or whatever, just still sharing about it. Like, that's what I'm getting back to. I stopped doing that for a while, and guess what? My business stopped growing. So as I'm starting to share it again, my business is picking up. Ding. So that's all I wanted to say. Sonia really just killed it right there. Just everything that we just got to get back to simple, getting this product in people's hands. And it's so exciting to wake up with your day one thrivers, with the people that are just starting day 1, day 2, day 3. Like, I just messaged somebody like before I got in the car, day 3 today, like, message me when you get up, let's do these 3 steps. Like, that's so exciting, right? Like, we have to get back to the simple and to the basics of this and remember how powerful we are. And why not you? Exactly. That's exactly what I asked myself yesterday. Why not me? Why not me? And so like, let's do this. That's it. Like, let's get to work. Boom, boom. Flex Friday. Boom.
One thing I do want to touch on, guys, it's not just about the 3 steps. I have a girl who's trying the sleep gummies, like Sonia said, and she wouldn't have known about them if I hadn't opened my mouth about the sleep gummies. She's been in my inbox for months about not having sleep. And I was like, finally got the courage to say, hey, we have these new sleep gummies. I personally have some. I can send you some of mine so you can try them. And they're one of the cheapest products we have. Bam, 100% interested. She sent me the money for the sample. And I threw her in a 3-way with Sonia, because I was like, you know what? I suck at closing the deal, but Sonia is here as a leader to help me with this. So I'm going to throw her in a 3-way. I voice clipped Sonia and I was like, hey, 3-way coming your way. Sleep gummy 101. That's all I told Sonia. She had no information, and bam, she helped me with that sale right then and there.
And another thing you guys too quick, and Kristen knows this, Melanie knows this, we are like the mini race queens. That's how we, that's why we are mini race people. Like we are like those people in Laval, but please don't ever count yourself out. If you see other people sending out trials, if they're just not ready for that 30-day, the half pack, whatever it is, reach up in your organization, reach side, left, up, down for mini experiences. We have each other's back and minis on our personal team always. Krista, if you need help today in your crazy day and you get minis out, message me. I ordered 50 Amazon packages. Okay. This is how I counted my business in the past. Every one of these little cute packages, and I even ordered the ones that I use like from Christmas 2020 because I'm heading into that season. And I count these and I said, these are all getting out because there's a big box in my entryway and I don't want to stare at all these packages. This is how I know how many I have to get out. So if you need help with them, let us know. If you need help with minis, reach up into your team. Don't, like, if you personally are running low on product, somebody is there to help you get them out. Utilize your team as a mini bank. Don't be afraid to ask. I think that goes a long way. I think people kind of maybe get stumped of not getting the product into people's hands because they feel like they don't have enough of their personal stash. And, you know, make it one of your teams, kind of make it your team vibe that don't stop getting this product into people's hands if you don't have the cloud sample outs, or if you don't have this, somebody else has them around you. So I'm going to make my morning amazing and awesome. And I got to think about going to Mexico here, and that's not even on the brain cells quite yet, but I'll get there. I'll make the flight, and that's all that matters. Krista knows. We're like, we don't know. We're just got a suitcase. Let's roll.
You guys literally have these cute ones, and I have the basic ones. Like, thanks, guys. Mine are colorful. That's what we're going with. Another thing, guys, that I've been doing with my personal product is I have an abundance of plus line products. Like, again, don't judge my shopping addiction, okay, guys? Don't judge my shopping addiction. I've been putting one shake in a package. I've been putting an Activate, a Thirst, and a Thirst together. And I've been calling them Thrive treat bags. Okay, like I'll grab a boost. I've been taking a picture of these and I put them in an envelope and I'm like, I have 5 Thrive treat bags for $5 ready to go out if you're ready to try something new. And it isn't just the 3 steps that people are trying. I have people who I never thought wanted to try Thrive with these treat bags. Like I sent out 17 yesterday. I had a reusable shopping bag full of samples to go to the post office yesterday. So guys, anything you have on hand, if you have an abundance of it, try something new. Any other leader want to unmute? I know there's a lot of us on here right now. I know it's Friday, guys, I know. All right, you guys, we're going to stop this recording and we will catch you all on Monday. We have Shannon with a special guest, Steffi G next Wednesday, and Nicole Atkinson on Friday. So next week is a pretty big week, so stay tuned.